trouble. He's coming around again. Oh, it looks like he's too late. He just shot out your engines. Pick up your phone, call your mechanic. And deck crew, what's that? Coming off on the right-hand side in the water. What is that? Oh, and that's an enemy torpedo. All right, you think it's all over and you start to relax, and then all of a sudden, you hear more enemy bombers coming in right above you. Point to the sky, enemy bombers at 11 o'clock. All right, congratulations, crew. You just survived the aerial attack. But what's that? 2 torpedoes just went under your stern, going past the boat. Point to the audience, tell them to look out! And cut. Great job, everyone. Let's give them a nice round of applause. Alright folks, now we're going to take that scene that we just shot and the one before it. We're going to add a few computer-generated images, a few lines of pre-recorded dialogue, and a rousing musical score. If you point your attention towards the overhead monitors, we proudly present Harbor Attack. A wrap. Everybody give our brave actors a round of applause. They looked great on camera, didn't they? Now folks, on behalf of myself and Michael, we'd like to thank you for joining us at our special effects water tank. For those of you waiting for our lucky volunteers, please wait right where you are. For everyone else, please turn to your left, go down the ramp into the blue sliding glass doors of our prop warehouse, where a shuttle will be waiting to take you on the second half of your tour. Have a great day here, folks, at the Disney MGM Studios. Bye-bye now.
Please make sure you are standing fully behind that yellow line at your feet. Again, folks, everyone, for your safety, please stand behind the line. And because these doors take you around the table. All getting back to you, folks, Studios is a Florida counterpart to Walt Disney Studios out in Burbank, California. Look towards the front and high in the sky. You'll see the award-winning airport tower, the symbol of our studios. Keep looking towards the front as you turn. It'll reappear to your left side. Also on your left side, lower to the ground is the airport tower, pin sculpture, also called a turkey ear. This tower is based off a water tank that Walt built in Burbank back in 1939. The real one up the street is a lucky 13-story tall and is capped out by a pair of Mickey Mouse ears that weighs about 10,000 pounds. Now our tower is currently under construction. If you guys haven't heard yet, we're going under a name change. As of tomorrow, we're not going to be called Disney's MGM Studios, we're going to be called Disney's Hollywood Studios. So the tower will soon read that name on it once they get to painting it. Now folks, not only are we a theme park, we're also a fully working production center. We have outdoor sets, sound stages, state-of-the-art editing facilities, recording studios, and everything else needed to make TV, movies, or even live or radio broadcasts. The first movie coming up on your right side are 2 surviving T-40 airplanes from Touchdown Pictures blockbuster hit Pearl Harbor, starring Ben Affleck and Josh Hartnett. Taken from the mold of a real T-40, these are full-scale replicas, and they're produced in fiberglass over a steel frame. The propellers may look real, but in fact they're just wood, and they are spun inside by hydraulic motors as these planes were shot apart and blown up during electromagnetic attack sequence. The crew built 16 of these planes, 4 survived, and we have 2 in the air. Now once you pass the planes, again, high in the sky, on the right side is the Eiffel Tower. It's a very rare photo because, again, there is no logo on it. In about a week or so, it will reach Disney's Hollywood Studios. After that, we're going to duck inside into a very glamorous part of our tour, our award-winning creative costuming department. It is the weekend, so not all the workers are here right now. But in costuming, it all begins with a designer sketch. You'll see examples on either side of the wall. Our team then takes these sketches and turns them into the finished garments worn by performers. On your left side are cases featuring costumes from The Game Plan, High School Musical 2, Dan in Real Life, and Enchanted. We have a skilled team of over 250 professionals that use about 1.5 million yards of fabric to create over 25,000 costumes every year. And that actually makes us the world's largest working wardrobe. You'll see our display featuring costumes and props from pirates in the Caribbean at World's End. And after that, on the near side, our property equipment storage area. The storage area to your right is for light motors action. You'll see tires, car parts, and roll cages. To the left, a graphic studio. And then finally, our main scenic shop. In this shop is where scenic artists and craftsmen will be maintaining sets that we'll use at our location and on sound stages. We also maintain sets for our own shows and attractions around property right there in that shop. Coming up next, we're going to go a little bit deeper into our backlot. A backlot is where crews will build elaborate outdoor sets for use in productions like TVs, shows, and movies. Coming up on your left, these two boat cages held Will Turner and the rest of the Black Pearl crew during Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest. It's not unusual to find large props like those lying around back here. This area is actually called a boneyard. It's just big after an attic where we store oversized props like cars, trucks, and planes after we've used them in production. Further along, you'll see a yellow steamroller from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, starring Christopher Lloyd and Bob Hoskins. A black Venetian gondola from Casa Nova, starring Heath Ledger and Sienna Miller. The first airplane is the Alto from Flight Plan, starring Jane Foster and Sean Bean. Now, in reality, the Alto does not exist, so they had to use large-scale models like that one for the interior shots. The wings can break away so the camera can get in close to the windows. Now, we're currently holding for the shuttle to your right to clear our path. It's kind of a one-way street ahead, so we're going as soon as they get out of our way. Now, the next airplane is the Jailbird from Con Air, starring Nicolas Cage and John Malkovich. Now, in this movie, Con Air, there's a scene towards the end where that plane crashes in Las Vegas. And again, in reality, they couldn't do that to Las Vegas or a plane, so they had to build scale models of both and crash those. So this is one of the crash models. I believe it was the one that was used toward the end where the left wing sliced into the hard rock guitar. That's why it's kind of gone. And that's why our plane's kind of burnt and broken and bent. I will be on our way momentarily. And we're all clear. And then finally, two motorcycles from our own Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. Now, as we leave the boneyard, to the left side is a little sneak peek into the Light Motors Action Set show set. We'll come back to that in just a minute, though. Now, folks, the reason why we like to use a backlot is because when a crew wants to shoot on location, they deal with things they have little or no control over, like weather, crowd, noise, and traffic. The backlot is better for these things. Coming up on your right side, you'll see a large circular set. And this set is currently being used to test special effects. There's a crew on board right now. Right now, we are lucky. They're on a break right now. We have a green light. We're going to go inside and show you around. I have to warn everyone the only way on this set is over a very bumpy bridge. So again, for your safety, please remain seated at all times. And I would keep a tight hold of anything you want to take home with you, like hats, glasses, cameras, cell phones, bags, purses, favorite tile. Anything like that. Now this set is nicknamed Piekarski Canyon because it is our special effects set, and it's modeled after our Menachem out in Southern California. It took the crew about 6 months to build. Now we're going to stop inside, so you can take pictures of the video if you like. I'll tell you some facts about our set, then we'll go on our way. Now the first thing you'll probably see is this big truck here in the middle. The truck is actually so big that you can get it on the set by way of the bridge that we're on right now. Water for the flashlight. Yeah, what happened when we let go of 3 holding tanks at the top, sent down about 70,000 gallons of water towards our shuttle. We also shot water out through air cannons. These cannons are so strong that if we were to take one of us to New York City and put a basketball in it, it could shoot the basketball up and over the Empire State Building. The earthquake you felt was that their hydraulic trigger signals under our bridge. Pumps 1, 2, and 3 are currently shooting all of them right up the top of the canyon or the Now, Piekarski Canyon was early created with help of a long-term investment, going to like an out-of-control disaster. It was a safe and computerized event. The entire structure set itself was built to be invested. The factor and solely the wind was possible. Alright, as we leave, coming up on your right side on the planes are coming into the canyon. On your right side, an airplane. It's qualified was the N234 not and that was Walt Disney's airplane. In late 1960s, he used the plane to fly himself and his engineers between California and New York. The 1964 New York World's Fair. After we debuted audio and electronics, designs like It's a Small World and the Carousel of Progress. He also used the plane to find land for his Florida project, which is now our Walt Disney World Resort. The car here right is Herbie's stunt double. He has a little cameo in lightsaber action. Our show is based off a very popular stunt show in our own studios park in Paris, France. It's a behind-the-scenes look at how we create vehicle action in such movies. The set is a French fishing village. And in the show, you like you're right there on the set as a director shoots a highly orchestrated chase sequence with custom-designed vehicles, carefully timed fire techniques, and some pretty amazing car maneuvers. Now currently we are backstage, back here. This is called Acceleration Alley. We call it that because the cars in the show, they will use this alleyway to gain the proper speed backstage and perform their stunts on stage. They can go from 0 to 55 miles per hour back here. And also if you look down on the ground, you'll see a lot of burnt rubber. The cars in the show will burn their tires so fast, they have to get a tire changed at least once a day. Sometimes twice a day. Coming up on the left is the second boatyard. The Crypt is from the Haunted Mansion starring Eddie Murphy. The miniature cattle car and Humvee are from Disney's remake of Mighty Joe Young. The wing truck from 101 Dalmatians starring Glenn Close. The public spaceship is Max from Flights of the Navigator. And a Star Wars fan will recognize the Sand Ship and Snowspeeder from the original trilogy. The yellow submersible and helicopter are from the Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Demolition Derby Herbie is from Herbie Fully Loaded. And a red escape pod for the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. To your right side, you're traveling behind that village of the set show. As you can see from back here, the set is actually pretty flat. It's called a facade or a false front. What this means is that when they build a separated background, they build only what the camera has to see. So for the set show, the camera and the audience only see the front side, therefore they only build the front side. Now for Lake Forest action, folks, there is still one more show left. It is at 4:15 p.m. You want to get there about 35 to 40 minutes early. It is a very popular show. Entrance is to your right side. Coming up on your left, you'll see it appears to be the skyline of New York City, right here in Orlando. This set uses an old movie technique called forced perspective that the paint lies at the end of the scene. Now, if you guys are hanging out tonight is the last night of the Osborne family spectacle of Dancing Lights. We use about 5 million lights back here. They will turn on around 6-ish and run until 1 hour after park close. So they'll be going until about 8 p.m. tonight. Again, it is the last night. So if you guys want to come back and check out 5 million Christmas lights, come back tonight. And now we are approaching the end of our tour. Your final stop is the American Film Institute Showcase. The current showcase is villain, movie characters you love to hate. And again, guys, I apologize for that big hold up. Thank you for being so patient. Just please be a seat until a ride comes to a complete stop. If you're using a stroller, open it only down the yellow line for your safety. And again, folks, the only exit is to your right side. So please slide glass doors into the inbox showcase. We have a tech myself here. We've got Michael on top. Everyone, thank you all so much. Hold down for a short beside the little part. Here come the doors. When they open them.